Greetings, Kiss Nation, and sorry for the lack of activity on this channel. I've been really busy with life and stuff, so I'm kind of sorry, but I haven't had enough time to make the review of Reggae Kiss like I thought I did, and plus other videos like I thought I would. And as we're getting near towards the end of the year, I thought I would have made more videos. But anyways, I got some time today, and I wanted to showcase another update in my Kiss collection. Now, last time I did an update, it showed a lot of vinyl and stuff. Well, today I went to the same thrift store and got some stuff online that kind of are pretty cool, because once again, in my thrift stores, they don't sell Kiss ever. So this is pretty cool. What we have are some CDs, and the first CD we're going to be looking at is Psycho Circus. This is the special holographic album cover. And you know, I've heard that the 180 gram LP of this has the same thing also, but you know, seeing it on a CD or anything and it's really fucking cool. I kind of like this cover. It's pretty cool. I like it. Psycho Circus, the album itself, is okay. I mean, it was hyped up as the reunion album with the original four, and what came out of it was them playing only on one song, and that's Into the Void. So that's still a good song though. Within's also a good song. I love Within, and obviously, you know, I love Raise Your Glasses. That's my favorite song off the album. There's a couple songs that I don't really like, you know, like We Are One, although I do like it live. It just doesn't really fit well with me on the album. And also Journey of a Thousand Years, it's like, that's whatever, you know, it's okay. But I Finally Found My Way to You fucking blows. I don't like that song whatsoever. But some songs I do like, you know, I named a few of them, but I do love Pledge Allegiance to the State of Rock and Roll, another good song, which they played live on Rock the Nation on a few shows. You Wanted the Best, that's a really interesting song that they kind of made a song about their catchphrase, so to speak. But yeah, I mean, it's still a good song, but it's still a good song. And you know, I had to pay like $12 for this CD and for the other CDs that I have also. Alright, Psycho Circus, and as if I hadn't shown this album enough on this channel, we have a sealed remastered of Rock and Roll Over. Although it won't say sealed for long. But no, I mean, I've shown Rock and Roll Over plenty of times on this channel through different formats like 8-track, cassette, vinyl. I love Rock and Roll Over. It's one of my favorite 70s Kiss albums. Dr. Love notwithstanding, but although it does help. But this is a really fucking solid album from the 70s, and it's just really cool. And I like the fact that it's the remastered version of the CD, which kind of takes me back to like middle school and high school when I got the Kiss CDs. Rick talked about the original releases of Kiss CDs from the 80s, like the 80s is his high school edition. Well, this is my high school edition of Rock and Roll Over, the remastered series, which I do have remastered on cassettes. But like, getting this on a CD is really awesome, and the fact that it's sealed kind of takes back memories also of like when I got these as gifts and stuff for my birthday and Christmas. So to kind of see if I can do on camera, I'll be attempting to break the seal. As if I can. That was like one thing I didn't like about CDs. It was pretty. The corners were very even, so you just had a hard time getting it. Well, you know, I'll get it later. But yeah, Rock and Roll Over is, you know, really awesome. I love it, and the fact that I have it on the remastered series on CD, it's pretty fucking killer. Again, I paid these are pretty cheap. I paid like $12 for all the CDs I got from the thrift store. And the final one that I got from the thrift store is this one, Crazy Nights. I only have Crazy Nights on cassette, so to have it on CD, kind of like when I was originally collecting Kiss, this is kind of what it would look like. And this is an okay album. I will say that it's not their best from the '80s, but I like seeing the Mercury label on that CD. Pretty cool. Because this is like the era of Kiss that I was getting the studio albums for before I heard the original lineup on studio albums. I got the Bruce Kulick and Eric Carr era of Kiss CDs when I was first going after Kiss. So this is pretty cool. I like this. This kind of will fit in nicely with, you know, Smashes and Asylum and Animalize and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. I like it. And some stuff I got off the internet, starting with the obvious one, off of Soundboard Asylum. Now, me and Xander did talk about this on a Kiss topic a while back, but I think what they did to improve the Off of Soundboard artwork is a huge upgrade of what we had, was just, you know, nothing. So this is actually something nice to look at. I kind of like the full color artwork stuff rather than just this, but it's still cool. They're trying to improve, and that's good. I did get this as an import, and that's like the only way you could get it off a CD. You had to get an import, but no, this is actually a really good, solid soundboard. I like how it comes out. It's really clean and stuff. I like fits like a glove off this recording. War Machine, awesome. Under the Gun, awesome. You know, and some of the classic Kiss stuff like Detroit Rock City, Cold Gin, stuff, and you know, I Love It Loud. That's pretty good. All pretty good on here. And the last one is Crazy Nights demo session, and this is actually pretty cool because you actually get to hear, you know, songs that didn't make the cut, the Crazy Nights, and just demoed versions of the songs from Crazy Nights. Excuse me, but my favorite go-to to listen to off of this is Best Man for You, which is like my favorite non-released 80s Kiss song ever. Don't Let Go and When Two Hearts Collide. Time Traveler is really good also. I love Time Traveler. And Sword and Stone. Those are some really good Paul Stanley demos that, in my opinion, should have made it to the album, but I understand why Don't Let Go, When Two Hearts Collide, and Best Man for You didn't make the cut, because they were basically just 80s power ballads. But Sword and Stone should have definitely made it on Crazy Nights, because it's a good song. Probably needed work, but it's still a really cool song for what it is. And we just open it up, and I like these. I like this photo they have. It's from a festival they did in, I want to say, Germany, I believe. So that's pretty cool. And this is a 2-disc. No, is this a 2-disc set? I don't know. I think it's only just 1 disc. Yeah, it's 1 disc. And no, I do like these photos from that festival they did in Germany. It's pretty cool. They always give you something nice to look at on the inside. A nice looking CD and a picture on the inside of the CD holder. Let me see if I can get that right. There we go, right there. I do like the Crazy Nights era, because they were playing at this point they were playing like more of the classics along with the current stuff. And I plan to get more of these demo outtake CDs. There's like one for Rock and Roll Over, one for Destroyer. There's a couple of other ones that are I want to get my hands on, but you know, right now this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. So, there you have it. That's been my updated Kiss CD collection. Stuff I got in thrift stores, finding them like in the wild, especially a new and sealed remastered of Rock and Roll Over. That's awesome. I love that. And these two. Excuse me again, guys. Sorry. These two, the Asylum off the Soundboard and Crazy Nights demo sessions, are a couple of my new additions to my CD collection. And for the most part, I don't go after CDs much unless I really want to get, unless it's on CD only. But no, I mean, I sometimes go after, mostly I go after, you know, records, cassettes, 8-tracks, because I'm trying to like build a whole Kiss collection on those stuff. CDs I got it pretty easy with, because I was doing this since I was in middle school and high school. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So these are like my new additions to the CD collection. Hope you liked it, and I'll give you a little bit of a channel update. I will. The Reggae Kiss Alive review is coming. So this is probably going to be later than expected, but it is coming. I don't know when, but it's just it's coming. And anyways, like again, sorry for the lack of uploads on this channel. Life's been pretty busy as of late, so I had some free time on Saturday to make this video, showing off my new updates and CD collection. Anyways, hope you liked it, and until next time, I'll see you around. See ya.